Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today. As above, so below. We're talking about Moon's Day. Teaching everyone, you guys that joined me earlier, got a lot of the information that I was sharing on there. My name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. If this is your first time in my life, I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. Though ATRs are African traditional sciences by which we harness, direct, and disperse energy, frequency, and vibration. Teaching every one of you guys that are logging in and being notified, thank you so much for being a part of our platform. Teaching every one of you guys that are also a part of our graveyard work and our Patreon, and those are part of the tribe. Those that soon will be a part of my Apollo family. To each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your spiritual practice and a part of your spiritual experience. To all of those, I want to say first of all, salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba. I do realize this is Happy Labor's Day to some of you guys that are in the United States of America. I'm a UPS driver, and yes, we got paid on today. And we were home. So I've been cleaning up. I've been doing a whole lot of stuff on the dime of UPS. What's up there, my Storm and my Sagittarius from Detroit? Then I got Sasha Fierce in the house. What's up, Cancer from Chi-Town? Teaching every one of you guys as you are chiming in. This is going to be a good lesson for those that understand astral energy. Those that don't know that the moon is astral energy. And to all of you that do moon magic or want to learn and understand about moon magic, I do teach a lot about solar energy or sun magic. And so therefore tonight I'm going to be talking about, especially if you've had my any of my classes, whether it's my beginner class, intermediate, or advanced. I'm going to be dealing with more the advanced aspect of it because of the warfare that somebody's decided to get into with Chief Apostle Eli. What's up there, my 69? What's up, Nisi, my Aries in the house? Thank you so much for joining us. What's up there, my baby Scorpio and Mother Susan? How you doing, Gemini? To each and every one of you guys, I'm going to explain this in a way that I'm trying to simplify, so it don't matter if you are a beginner or intermediate or you're advanced. The actual everybody has an emotional body, an astral body, and so it's not something that is it's just for Christianity, Voodoo, or Santeria, or Kumi, or Congo, Apollo, or Mystic and Ajay, but it is essential in order to be effective in magic and having clear understanding the things that can be done with those that have certain destinies and certain purposes involved. What's up there, Chris, my Sagittarius from Philadelphia? And then I got my Gemini in the house. What's up, Demetrius is in the house. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. He said I have to catch up on the replay. All right, no problem. There is my Natasha Foster, so consistent. That's my Aquarius. That's my Aquarius. My Aquarius that is aphrodisiac. And those that don't know what aphrodisiac at your age, you ought to be shaming yourself. If you don't know what an aphrodisiac, it's a stimuli. It's more of a sexual stimuli. Yes, praise God. Everybody don't have sexual energy and that strong, but you know, some people got it. Some people got it the spare. Yes, I pick it up very strong. What's up there, my Monique 444, my crab cakes? Yes. To each and every one of you guys, as you are chiming in, I am going to share some information. Now, those that do not know that the moon is ruled by Cancer. It is all the guardian angel of that particular planet is Gabriel, and I'm going to explain it in a way that you have a better understanding, and I'm going to use the dream world and the astral plane to explain it. So any and everybody has had some type of form of dream. Dreams are also called day visions, where you have visions while you're awake. But most of us have those dreams when we're asleep, and that when our spirit leaves the body. So I'm going to be explaining certain things that I have gone on with me. Now, I want to say this before I get started on tonight. To the individual that is endeavoring to try to switch my destiny with them, let me explain you, number one, why that is going to be very difficult. Besides the fact that I am way more powerful than you are, more guarded than you are, and I have access to the divines in ways that. So let me explain it to you like this. To all of you that get into Ifa, Voodoo, or Santeria, or Kumi, and you get into the heavy aspects, there is people that will endeavor to switch their destiny with your destiny. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to walk out your promises that the divine has for you, instead of walking out their own, because they see that your destiny is greater. The problem that the individual is going to have is, first of all, I was created and I have access to all 9 realms of the spirit. You do not. You cannot walk in my destiny because you do not possess the access to all 9 realms. You also cannot possess my destiny because I'm a chaos being. I am an infernal conjurer. I am a necromancer. All of this is birthright. This was not done through conjure. This wasn't done through spells. This wasn't done through sacrifices or incantation. And neither was I out here calling on spirits trying to get other people to assist me into taking or swiping somebody else's destiny. So the destiny that I have is mine by birthright. Second of all, I am not an amateur. I am not an amateur. Actually, I'm very nasty, and I'm a very ruthless chaos being. And I have felt a lot of your attacks today, which were easily dispersed. But what I did do today, and I do not encourage people to do what I'm about to say. Do not do unless you are truly in a place and you just got it like that. Do not do what I do, okay? And I'm saying that to all of my followers and stuff like that. I'm rather something else. So I'm doing this because I want the individual to know that. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I want the individual to know themselves. It doesn't matter who you contact. If they're not telling you that, you cannot even get past my voodoo. You cannot get past my ancestors, my egum, on my mother's side, on my father's side. So how are you gonna switch my destiny? You're gonna end up getting fucked up. And I'm gonna say this part. You, as a woman, you should understand that I didn't come out of your hole. I came out of a Virgo hole. Methodically, I am skilled like a mug. Okay? And I also want to tell you this. You are the same person that gets on social media, and you are the person that's always telling people about love and light. You're the individual always talking about how you are about the community and about the religion, and you're around here trying to switch destinies, but you want to be the head kahuna. But there's only one king. My crowns belong to me and my soul. Okay? So, those that do not understand astral energy, your energy is born of astral energy. This is why you have the father as the son and you have the moon as the mother. The moon is where you get your soul from, with the soul energy, the astral energy that everybody has. And remember that the moon is the mother or the birthing place of your Ache in the circumference of the moon. Now, to all of you that do not understand that on the astral plane, and I'm going to be explaining this, I want to first get Bible with you. And I want to say to the individual that is trying to switch destiny, I'm a pastor and a preacher. You're not a preacher. You want to be. You want to be a preacher, but you're not. I don't care how many people tell you you're not a preacher. I'm a preacher and a teacher and a pastor and an apostle and a prophet. Evangelist. I'm all of those things. And I get that from my blood. Birth. Not seminary. Not Bible college. Birth. So I want you to see, because I'm going to shine in my astral light tonight. And I'm doing this for my babes, but I'm also doing it for you. You would never possess the power that I got in my body. You would never possess it. It was never meant for you. You're never going to be a seer like me. You're never going to be as rich as I'm going to be. You are never going to have the influence in this lifetime that I'm going to have. And I'm saying that now. And I have already surpassed you. And I'm going to surpass you even more because I got it like that. But to all of you that keep lying to them and taking their money and thinking that's going to happen, it's never going to happen. I'm not only going to defeat them, I'm going to defeat the ones that told the lie. All right? I'm a Sag, not like you. My moon is in Aries and my rising sign is Pisces. So, I'm going to be coming from Amos, to all of y'all that don't study your Bible. Amos, the 3rd chapter, verse 7. And to all of you that want to get down into necromancy and ancestral, you're going to learn why all of this is important, when I've been trying to tell many of you guys about getting the graveyard work and trying to encourage many of you guys to get into some of the classes and all of that. But I'm in the mood of show and tell. And that's even with the people that are watching me. Because if you don't see the importance of doing certain things, then you're going to feel like it's just about giving money. And at the end of the day, I have what I need to defend myself and to get the things I desire. So to all of you that really want to learn from me, I'm going to school tonight. So first of all, we're going to be coming from Amos, the 3rd chapter, verse 7. It says, surely the Lord God, that's Adonai Elohim, my magic is fire. It says, will do nothing. The God that I serve will do absolutely nothing. And I'm going to explain. But he revealed his secrets, that which has not been spoken, that which has not been said. He will do nothing except he reveal it unto his servants or his instruments, the prophets. So therefore, prophets are mediums. So all of you all that claim to get mediumship and you're in downloads and certain things, and the Egun or the Reach or the Loa are supposed to be downloading you. Let me explain to many of you guys if you want to know if somebody is really in contact with the divine. The divine always has a plan. And those plans are revealed to certain people. And you will see those plans enacted in real time and in real life when that individual is truly being given a revelation or being spoken to by the Egun or spoken to by the Loa or the Nkisi and Mpungo. It don't matter what the tradition is. It doesn't matter if they believe in Allah. It doesn't matter. When it comes down to universal law, God is one mind. I'm going to say that. There's a universal law called all is mind. And so the higher form of consciousness which we receive through the divine, that conscious mind or that chaos energy that we get, that consciousness that we have has already come from the higher form of consciousness. And so that we have a portion of that consciousness. And so whatever the higher mind is saying, he's going to speak it also to our minds. And so therefore it has to be revealed. Now the word reveal means to make known. So if you are in a situation and the Spirit is speaking to you, and it's really not about who needs to believe you, your job is to give the message because that has been revealed to you. The mere fact that you got a lot of people out here arguing back and forth with people because they say that the Lord said this, or they say that the Egun said this, or they say the Orisha has spoken this, you don't have to get out here and defend, because it says very clearly in Amos 3 and 7, God will do nothing. So when God is in doing something, when the Lord God is doing something, or the divine is doing something, it's going to come to pass. But what they're saying is they're going to reveal it to their children. They're going to reveal it to the people that are part of this plan. Okay? So you need to understand that. Now, numbers. So we understand that whatever is being done in your life, whether you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, Ajay, whether you're in Christianity, whether you're AME, nothing is going on in your life and nothing is going to be revealed in your life except it is done through a medium. Whether that be a medium in Christianity, Ifa, Voodoo, form of divination, it don't matter. But it will be made known. I've never seen so many people out here that say that Spirit is speaking and revealing that you don't know where you're going. Because you wouldn't, if you knew what God had for you, you wouldn't be over in my lane. If God had made known to you your gift, your talent, and your ability, your destiny, and your timeline, you wouldn't be over here entertaining what I got going on. The problem is that you don't have the divine light and you don't have the revelation, neither do you have the creativity. Because let me explain something to you. I told y'all in the beginning, first of all, I am a pastor. I am over a church. So me and your destiny is completely different. Everything that I gain in the ATR is in the umbrella, in the circumference of the church. That is not your pathway. That is not your destiny. That is not your purpose. I don't care how long I live, I will die in the church. That is a part of my destiny. I am a preacher, I am a pastor, and a revelatory teacher at that. And my journey in the ATRs, no matter what I accumulate through the 9 realms, will be up under the umbrella of the church. Okay? You ain't in the church like that. Patty G, what I want you to do is leave my life. And I want to tell you why you need to leave my life. Because the mere fact that your name Patty, we know that you came out of some sour ass pussy. Huh? We talking about cottage cheese. We talking about the pussy that has yeast infection. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got mind problems right now, because of the piece of pussy that you came out of. So this ain't the life for you. Huh? This ain't the life for you. This ain't the black man for you. Okay? I want you to be very clear. I'm telling you now, this is not the life for you. This is for melanated people. This is for black people. This is for spiritual people. This is not the life for you. Patty. And your mama wouldn't have got pregnant because your dad's dick's so short. It's just that you don't need a long dick. All you need is semen. And luckily, he was on top of her when he buzzed, or you wouldn't be here. So it don't matter how terrible the pussy is. So I think you need to be thanking God and your lucky star that you didn't have a vaginal infection as a child. Especially the fact that you came out of the vagina you came out of. Because we can't call it pussy because it ain't good. Now, Numbers, the 12th chapter. Like I said, I'm a Sag, Moon in Aries, Rising sign Pisces. Just because I'm a pastor, I'm still who I am. So we also have Numbers, the 12th chapter, 6 through 8. You know, white people always coming in trying to make fun of African attire. But do we talk about them when they walk around with that dog hair they done wet and shaking their head and hair all over the place, and then when they got to brush it because it get nappy, and then it just smells so terrible. You know what I'm saying? It don't just smell like dog at that point, it smell like wet dog. Y'all got too much going on with y'all own genetics to be worried about what's on top of my head. As long as my dick good, that's all that really matters. Both of these heads are good. This one and down there. Good. So, Numbers, the 12th chapter, 6 through 8. It said, and he said, hear now my words. This is the Lord talking. It said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet or there be a medium among you, I, the Lord, Adonai, will make myself known unto him in a vision. And I will speak unto him in a dream. And my servant Moses is not so. The divine mother or father does not deal with us equally. All of y'all that keep being in Christianity, you think God gonna speak to you more than certain people that are higher up than you. It is not happening. It is not true. It ain't never been true, and it's not my opinion. It's not my version of the truth. It is just not true. There are certain people in certain spaces that God deals very, very differently. Now, there's a lot of people out here saying, hear me well and hear me clearly. They're saying that God deals with them like that. But there's ways to prove or test that as well. Okay? It says, my servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. Now, the reason why God dealt with Moses the way that he dealt with Moses was because of his faithfulness. I want you to explain to everybody that you tell that God is speaking to you 24/7, 7 days a week, and every minute, every second, every hour, every noon. Just God is just talking to you all the time. Help me to understand this. Where is thy faithfulness? The reason why God dealt with Moses the way that he dealt with was because Moses was faithful in all of his house. Moses had a purpose of delivering his people out of Egypt. Why would God talk to you so much? First of all, if God is speaking, it's speaking about what he or she is about to do. So we can't see what God is doing for you talking about what God gonna do. And what you said yesterday, what you saying today, every day God's speaking to you. Do you know the difference between an Egun speaking, or a divine spirit speaking, or an Orisha, or a Loa and Pungo speaking? Every day God is speaking to you. You don't have your own spirit speaking to you. Why are you teaching these people that God is like that? Why are you teaching that the Divine Mother is like that? You haven't resolved the issue that you said that God was doing the first time. Why would God give you another and a different message? This is why you guys sit out here and instead of studying to show yourself approved and understanding the astral realm and how everything really works. It don't matter what religion you're in or what tradition you're in. Everybody there's portals. There's ways where spirit, Egun, everybody has to speak. Everybody has to manifest. Everybody, it don't matter whether you strong in conjure or weak in conjure. Everybody has to go this route. It's universal. It's not Apostle Eli's way. It's not Ephah's way. It's not Voodoo's way. If you intend to manifest energy, frequency, and vibration, it has to come through element. Astral energy is the life force in all matter. Everything inanimate as well as animate has astral energy, which means astral is just saying life force energy. Everything is living. Everything is always moving. Energy is always moving. Even in the things that appear to be still, to be solid, energy is always moving. This is why we can invoke spirits in anything. This is why we can use stones. This is why we can use crystals. That's why we can use candles. Because every energy is always moving and everything carries a life force energy. The tree branch that broke off, it still has life force energy. This is why we're able to tap into that energy and make them Egun sticks or whatever else we choose to use for them. Protection or amulet. It comes in 6 elements. So astral energy or life force energy comes into 6 elements. Fire, wind, which is air, water, earth, light, and darkness. The truth is, life force energy is in all things. All things possess. You can't say because you're on the light side, in your opinion, that you only want to have astral light. The person that is walking the left-hand path has astral light. Because all things have astral energy. You can't change the rules because of how you practice your spirituality. You can't change the rules because of how you learn how to do a spell or a conjure from your elay or from your tradition or from your coven or from your grandma. It's astral energy. It don't matter what you call it. Prana, chi, power, call it what you want to. At the end of the day, it's life force energy. And you're either able to tap into that for your manifestation or you can't. It's just that simple. Now, astral body is made of prana or life force energy. Everybody has a life force, so everybody has an astral body. Saved, unsaved, rich, poor, gay, straight, or bi. Why y'all let everybody tell y'all about who God gonna speak to you and all that? Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. All I'm here to tell you is, as long as you have a soul, you have astral energy and you have an astral body. And your astral body takes the shape of your physical body. The astral body is the vehicle of feelings and emotion. That's why this is what I want to talk about today. Why I tell you guys about cleansing all of my Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. If y'all don't keep y'all energy clean, then what you're doing, you're contaminating your astral body. This is the body that operates in the spirit world or the astral plane when you're asleep. This is where, I'm going to explain, let me go a little further. All your feelings and emotion, let me explain what the astral. On the astral plane, it's all is mind. Can create a form of energy or matter that this energy is stable on the astral plane. In other words, your thoughts, your feelings take shape on the astral plane. A lot of y'all that think y'all being attacked by demons is all that negative shit you be thinking about people, places, and things. When you go to sleep, that thought on the astral plane takes actually a form and a shape. And if you actually thinking about an individual, that actual thought about that person will take the shape of that individual, because on that particular plane, it's about representation. It's about symbology. And so therefore, the reason why we utilize certain things on our altars is because it's supposed to reflect to the astral realm or the subconscious mind what we want to see in our physical life. And so a lot of you guys don't understand. I'm not trying to get you to renew your mind for me. I don't care if you don't ever change your mind. I don't care if you don't ever cleanse your emotional body. That's your business. But when you go to the astral realm, when you go to sleep, no matter who you are, that stuff manifests. Who you like, dislike, it manifests. What I want to say to those that claim to be in war and fighting against me, you haven't had the ability or the power to even invade my dreams. How you going to defeat me when you can't even invade my dreams? You have no access to my dream world. You can't manifest anything in my life except you go through the dream world, and unless you go through the astral plane. That's anybody. In order to do good for somebody or do bad to somebody, that person will show up in you. If they are attacking you, you're going to see yourself in dreams fighting that person, or that person fighting you, or you running from that person. That's how it works. It doesn't matter if you're in Christianity. It don't matter if you're in Voodoo. It don't matter if you're in Santeria, Lakumi. It don't matter. In order for good, bad, or indifferent to come into your life, it has to manifest on the astral plane, and it has to manifest through one, or if not all, of these 6 elements. I said the elements earlier. Fire, it has to manifest. That's why we do candle magic. Winds, to all of us that burn our incense, our incense affect the astral plane. That's why so much manifestation comes when we burn our incense, because it affects the astral plane. And if there's somebody throwing at you on the astral plane, when you light that reversal incense, it automatically sends that astral energy back to that individual. This is why we do stuff. You should understand the science behind why we light candles. The science behind why we burn incense. The science behind if you deal with Japanese or you deal with Chinese people, everybody burning incense because they understand the science. Whether it's an incense stick or incense cube or an incense cone, it don't matter. It affects the astral realm. These are all facts. Now, also astral magic is the attributes that allow the individual to manipulate their own soul. In other words, what we call it is sorcery. Sorcery is utilizing your own ache, your own pram, to manifest. You're not using the eguns, you're not using orishas, loas, and pungos. The sorcerer or the sorceress utilize themselves as the source. I am of no religion, but I believe in God. Yes, you can stay. Now, when it comes down to true spirituality, to all of my water signs, water is a portal. This is why you see certain people in certain religions placing water, a glass of water or 9 glasses of water. In my case, I have a Bobada. It's 9 glasses of water. Water in the altar in the church as well as in my home. And these are portals allowing the spirit to have access to the physical plane. Your eguns have to come from the astral plane in order to get to this physical dimension to affect this physical dimension. And it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of ache, it takes a lot of power to do these things. A lot of people are not aware of how important it is to have clarity when it comes to the astral plane. The problem is there's too many people that grew up, especially black people, that grew up in church, that you feel like you got all power. Just because some of you ladies hear me say that women are the creators of the universe, you're not that chick. You're not that matriarch, you're not that maiden, you're not that virgin, and you're definitely not the crone. You're undeveloped, you're out of touch with nature. You're too busy trying to be a white woman and trying to meet the standards of a white man. You're too busy trying to be a man in this present world instead of walking in your own energy. Even if you have masculine energy, you still have a vagina, you still bleed. And if you got past that, you're still a woman, female. Astral energy is life force energy. And we all carry that life force energy. And I utilize selenite because selenite is basically like dealing with the full moon 24/7. Selenite is ruled by the moon, but it is like utilizing manifestation 24/7. And it also it recharges, it cleanses my astral energy. If you fumigate yourself or use selenite, selenite cleanses it. This is the only, I shouldn't say the only, but this is one of the elements that doesn't have to be cleansed because it's self-cleaning. Selenite is. And when somebody is trying to break in, so to speak, because even my house has an astral, there's an astral copy of my house. Everything has an astral copy. And so therefore, spirits are trying to attach to my house or try to attach to my property. That's why a lot of times when I'm coming on live, they're trying to attack me spiritually. On the astral realm, it doesn't work. You can't attack me on the shadow realm. Because remember, I am born of all 9 realms. I am going to be aware. I'm going to have revelation. I'm going to have insight to what you're trying to do. I am not a novelist. I'm not an amateur. And the mere fact that you're jealous, because that's the emotion that you're driving from. You are jealous of the success that I'm having. Well, I'm going to have more of it. You're jealous of the power that I have. You're jealous of how my tribe, how my flock support me. And let me tell y'all something, whether you want to accept this or not. A lot of women, and I'm going to say something offensive. I am. And I want to talk to my young women. I don't understand how you let another woman tell you about the dick that's in your life when she done had gorilla dick, she done had penguin dick, she done had Godzilla dick, she done had Tiny Tim dick, she done had every type of dick she wanted to have up in her. All of a sudden now, because she's in Ifa or Voodoo or Santeria, all of a sudden she know how to tell you how to get hold of a 6-figure dick or a millionaire dick, and she ain't never had that kind of dick. Your problem is you like to hear the opinions of other women, and you need to stop that. And I've said this oftentimes, and I say it to women again, and I'm really speaking to the younger women, because y'all, you gonna mess your life up listening to these old hoes. These dried up, shriveled up pussy ass hoes that are miserable, and they have made bad choices in their life, and they want you to believe that there's nothing good out here for you. No, these hoes done chose the dicks they done chose in their life, and that's why their life look like this. What you need to understand, why you need to have knowledge, wisdom, understanding, that you as a young woman need to understand that you should not be giving your pussy to anybody because it's hot. Because what you need to understand is, depending on the type of dick you get in your life, is depending on how you're judged as a woman by other women and other men. It matters. Sir, ma'am, hear me well. Stop listening to these bitter bitches. I don't care if she crowned, she's still a bitter bitch. I don't care if she practice voodoo, she's still a bitter bitch. I don't care if she do hoodoo, she's still a bitter bitch. She done had what she wanted to have in her life, whether it worked out for her or not. But ma'am, young lady, she has done what she wants to do with her pussy. I assure you, whether the man was gay, bi, or straight, she had that dick. She did what she wanted to do with her. Why are you allowing? Because somebody, it's no different in the church. How all of a sudden, because this bitch can preach, she can tell you about stocks and bonds. This bitch she don't even make $500 a week. How you gonna sit here and let her tell you about financial economics? The bitch can barely read out of Genesis. Y'all put too much weight on somebody because they in a religion. We all have measure. We have measure of astralite. We have measure of gift, talent, and ability. And what my thing is, you wouldn't be doing all this dirty, underhanded shit if you was a solid woman. If you was a solid man. And all you men with them bitch ass way, how you let a woman talk you into getting into a warfare or getting into some mess behind they bullshit when you're supposed to be a man and being able to guide and to protect. But you ain't got enough intellect because you so busy trying to get some pussy. And my thing about it, that bitch pussy got so many miles on it. You claim to be a seer. You claim to be able to read. You don't see all them damn miles on there. You need to check the spiritual blue book value on that pussy. For you end up getting a war with a man of God, with a divine son, behind some ancient ass pussy that she couldn't give away. She got a talk game. But once you get into that pussy, you're going to find there no walls. You're going to be better off screwing her in her anus. You might get more friction and retention in her anus. But I can't even guarantee that because that hoe done been had too many times and too many ways. Understand? I am not here to tell you what to do. I'm not telling you how to live. I'm just telling you some practical wisdom. I am 51 years of age. I am a type of person, I tend to my own business. People be over here bothering me. I'll be over here tending to my clients. I'll be tending to my situation. I'll be tending to my circumstance. My problem is when these hoes, you done been out here way longer than I have when it comes down to this ultra stuff. You done had the opportunity on social media to display whatever you want to display. I'm the new kid on the block. I ain't new to spirituality, but the new kid on the block when it comes to Palo and when it comes to Ocha. Not to Haitian voodoo and these other practices that I've been in all my life. But when it comes down to Ocha, Lukumi and Santeria, even though Santeria, we've been dealing with the Orishas, but we didn't call them Orishas. Call them Saint. We did with Shango and all that. But we just didn't call them Orisha. I ain't come up calling them Orishas. But I did. I came up giving offerings to Babaluaye, St. Lazarus. I came up as a child putting offerings into the to the statue. So, but we just didn't call them Orishas. But let me explain something to y'all. I have been in my bed. I want y'all to know how the Astral works. I have been laying in my bed asleep and have woke up watching my spirit walk out of my bedroom. And when my spirit realized that my body had woke up, I actually saw myself about to walk out of my bedroom. I saw me, my version of my astral body, my spirit. I saw my spirit out of my body about to leave out of my bedroom. And when my body woke up, my spirit turned around and looked at me, and then I blacked out. And the next thing my eyes popped open. My spirit came back in my body, but I had a headache because my spirit just basically jumped back inside of my body. Because my body woke up during whatever my spirit fit to go and do. That's what astral, that's the purpose of. Let me explain something, y'all. I remember I was, at the time, I thought I was having a dream. So I was, in the dream, I thought it was a dream. I was with my grandmother. My grandmother's deceased. and I was at my auntie's house. And I'm going to keep calling it a dream until I explain it to you. So in the dream, I'm sitting on the bed with my auntie's watching TV in this dream. And she's covered all in white, and she's laughing, and I'm actually looking at what she's watching on TV, right? And I'm sitting on the bed, but I'm looking at my grandmother. I'm having a conversation with my grandmother while I'm sitting on my auntie's bed. So when I wake up, I call my auntie. I say, Auntie, I had a dream about you last night. I probably was 4 in the morning. I said, I had a dream about you last night. She was like, what you dreamed about? I said, in this dream, I said, me and Mama, because we call my grandmother Mama. So I said, I was talking to Mama, and I said, I was sitting on the bed. I said, you was covered up with a white sheet, and and I said, you was watching the this cowboy movie, and I said, and you were laughing. She said, that wasn't no dream. I was up early this morning, and that's what she said. I'm covered up in my white blanket right now, and I was watching because she liked the Western, and she said she would let me know that wasn't a dream. That actually happened. At that time, I realized that I had an out-of-body experience, and I was in the astral realm, but I was talking to my grandmother, and that's the astral realm is where your egoons are. That's how they communicate with you. And the more of a medium that you are, the more access you're going to have to the astral plane. And there's a part of you that exists in the astral plane that allows. This is when people are trying to work on you and trying to do certain things. They got to come through the astral plane. If you cannot conquer me in the astral plane, you're not going to conquer me in my real life. In my physical life. I shouldn't say my real life, because both lives are my life force. But my concept is prosperity can't happen in the material world unless it first manifests in the astral plane. This is why we tell you guys about the way you think, because they take shape. We tell you about how you feel because they take shape. And a lot of times you're blocking your own blessing because of the way you think, because those blessings have to come through the astral realm. And if you got blockers, right now some of you, I don't want no man, or I don't want to be hurt no more. All of those words, all of that stuff, it takes shape. It takes it takes a form on the astral realm. And so a lot of times we have to use blockbuster to get through a lot of things you done spoke, a lot of things you feel, a lot of things that you have certain belief systems around. So a lot of times before somebody can even help you, they got to break through all of that shit you done built up on the astral plane that's negative against your own life, that prohibits your egos from moving freely in your life. Any law, any spirit that tries to come and help, because you so blocked off. And when you go to sleep, you send all of that energy into the astral plane, and you build a world on the astral plane around your soul. I'm going to say it again. You build a world around your astral, with your astral soul, around your physical life. This is why you do your blockbuster. This is why you do your mental clarity. This is why you do your road opener. Because instant is the air element, and it manifests the atmosphere, and it removes that negativity. So when it comes down to real magic, real spirituality, when you come on here, you say, Apostle Ely, burn me a blockbuster. When I burn that blockbuster, it immediately goes into the astral realm, because it's an air element. It's also a fire element because of the burning. But it gets into the atmosphere, and instant affects the astral plane. This is why we fumigate ourselves or fumigate our house. Because it's not about the physical house that you're trying to cleanse. It is the spiritual part, the astral part of your house, the astral part of your car. This is why you put amulets or certain talisman in your car, to protect where spirits can attach to your astral aspect of your car, or the astral aspect of your job, or the astral aspect of your business. All the astral. This is why you fumigate your business. This is why you fumigate your car. You don't know who done throw stuff down for you to walk in, and then that spirit, that energy attached to the astral part of your vehicle, because everything has life force energy. Everything has energy that is moving at all times. This is how we're able to bless your car or bless your house or bless your business, because we are able to affect the astral aspect of that. You clean. This is why we have spiritual baths. Those are not natural baths. This is not about wiping the crud out your ass. This is about cleansing your spiritual body or your astral body from any debris that you may have picked up daily, whether you're interacting with family, whether you're interacting with people, or whether you out here, especially if you do conjure work for people, you got to keep your atmosphere clean. If you gonna do conjure in a place, especially if you are healing, you are moving people sickness and those, you got to keep your energetic field clean. You have to keep your hand. If you a person that lay hands on the sick, you got to keep that clean. If you're a type of person that uses the spoken word, you got to keep your throat clean. If you're a person that likes to speak those things in existence, you always anoint your throat. You always put some form of protection around your throat. If you got a prayer cloth, but you always use some type of conditioning oil or some type of protection oil, a firewall of protection on your throat, because that's how you manifest. That's how you speak things into existence. Every one of us utilizes different vehicles or different elements to manifest. But depending on whether you're a fire sign or water sign or earth sign or air sign, we use different things. This is why I constantly try to encourage people to be smart, educated. Stop listening to everything these people are trying to do. Am I saying that is it possible to switch destinies with somebody? Yes, it is. I'm not going to lie to you. But this individual, I am way too strong. My egos are way too strong. You are barking up the absolutely wrong tree. You would never have my destiny. You would never have people to support you like I support. First of all, I tell the truth. Second of all, I don't go out here and putting on overselling myself. Be smart and vote for Trump. Let me tell you something. I'm not voting for Nan Cracker that bleaches asshole. You vote for Trump. When I seen in the documents that he spent that kind of money bleaching his anus, there's only one reason why you need a pussy rejuvenation. That means your pussy busted. So the only reason why a grown man would be out there getting his anus bleached to get it back pink, that somebody bruised it. So I'm sorry, I can't vote for Trump. If it ain't naturally pink, I can't vote for it. I hope that gave you an understanding. Yeah, let me tell you something. One thing I would give credit to white people. White people are not going to support black stuff. They're not going to support it. But black people will support white stuff. Black people, no matter how racist or how bad they get treated, they still will support, financially invest into stuff with people that they know energetically do not care for them. I've never understood that. I don't understand why you even have a problem. If you're going to support somebody or something that actually is against you, then why are you complaining? Don't get mad with me because I said that. It's public information. I know you don't want to hear that about Trump, but it ain't what I said about Trump. It's in the documents. Anybody else seen it besides me? It's not my personal opinion. It's not me out here stating something that's not factual. He spends that kind of money bleaching his anus. And I don't have to bleach my anus because the only thing I do out of my anus is shit. Are we clear? That's it. And put expensive drawers on my ass. That's what I do. But I do understand why you offended with that. But that's not my opinion. Those are facts. And when it comes down to facts, your feelings don't matter. And you can still love Trump. They don't. Just because you a man that it doesn't bother you that he's bleaching his ass. Sue said that ain't got nothing to do. Oh, it has everything to do with Trump. And for you to come on a black live and talk about Trump is very disrespectful. Because over here we're voting for Kamala Harris. Over here we're voting for Kamala Harris. Whether we call her Kamala, when we get in that box, we're circling beside a K, not a T. Not a T. We're over here. We're voting for pussy. Huh? Over here, this election, we're voting for the vagina. The pussy that he wants to grab, we're voting for that. That's what we're voting for over here. If you want to know my affiliation, which ain't got nothing to do with spirituality, I'm letting you know I'm voting for pussy this year. This November, pussy's on the docket, and I'm voting for it. He want to grab it by the pussy, I'm going to vote for the pussy. That's me. I'm not Trump. He wants to grab it. I like to eat it. But this year, November 5th, I'm voting for the pussy. Praise God. If I come out of the Bruce smelling like coochie, you know I voted for Kamala. I got you, Ryan, Blockbuster, and Protection. I'm just getting y'all knowledge what I'm saying. God bless. Yes. He gonna bless us with Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States. Y'all white people love to come on here talking about Trump. Fuck Trump. Trump don't care nothing about it. And half of y'all white people, y'all don't even get it. You poor. Trump ain't fit to come to your house. Trump don't even want to come to my house. And my house bigger than yours. And nicer than yours. Trump called the White House a dump. What the fuck you think Trump want to sit down and have a conversation with you for? Like, are you... Yeah, you are that dense. Trump and you... I know you ain't smart. I done seen people out there crying, Trump, save us. Oh, Lord, they white savior. Well, pussy gonna deliver me this November. That's what I'm gonna be voting for. There you go, Ryan. That's for Ryan. And then we got, hold on. So Apostle Ely. And then we got Darius for mental clarity and money. Mental clarity for my Pisces. Mental clarity and money. God is so good. If you don't know, Sagittarius don't come with a filter. I don't have one. Ain't even looking for one. Pretty lips. Child, you should see my tongue. Trump laughing at them and playing it. Exactly. You know what the thing about it is? I think more black people need to really taunt white people because we know Trump don't give a fuck about them people. We don't care that they give a fuck about Trump. You in a relationship with a man that don't want you. That's only using you to get a vote. So he can stay out of jail for all the crooked shit he done. Sound familiar? Don't talk about black men. White women, do not talk about black men. Do not have the conversation of black relationships, period. He don't get, we all know he don't give no fuck about you. He don't care. And I ain't got a problem with that. Because you stupid enough to believe that whatever he doing is for your best interest. When he showed you already that if he was in office, he gave tax breaks to the rich. He very clear about his priorities. He ain't even lying to you about it. He even said, if you vote for me this time, you won't have to vote no more. He clearly letting you know what his agenda is. And you still with it. Let him continue to sign your Bible, bitch. But don't tell me about God. If you in a Christian church and I don't care if you black. And guess what? We detest even black people. You not doing that for the Republican Party. And you most certainly not doing it for the good of the country. And do I think Kamala Harris is going to solve everything? Absolutely not, just like Barack Obama did. She represents feminine energy. That's why that pussy needs to be in that chair. It's just that simple with me. We had black nuts and dick in the Oval Office since we built the bitch. Why not? Huh? All them fuck ass presidents before then, we voted for them. Now we ain't got to be worried about none of that. Huh? Her mama is from India and her daddy is Jamaican. Oh, if she ain't black and brown. Oh, yes. This is like the Haley's Comet. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You think I ain't for the vote? Shit, I'm voting early. I ain't trusting none of them fuckheads. I'm voting early. I don't trust you. And I'm going to do my sprinkle. So if you want to know how we feel about Trump over here, I hope I made it abundantly clear. And I don't dislike Trump. Trump is playing the game. You don't never hate the player, hate the game. You don't like how this is how the system's set up. And he playing it. And he playing the people. And he making money. He merchandising everything. He's a businessman. You stupid enough to buy his products and make him more money and he'll pay his legal fees. Why wouldn't he do it? That's like a woman paying a man child support. Why wouldn't he let you pay his child support? Why wouldn't he let you pay his bills? Why you want us to be convinced that he wrong and he dirty when you stupid? Before he can be wrong and dirty, you got to be stupid. We can't get to his wrong and dirty until we deal with your stupid. You want me to skip over your stupid to get to what he doing or allowing? I see people that got signs in there, felon and all that. He gonna sell it. If they gonna buy it, why he ain't gonna sell it? He got by handcuffs and all that. If you gonna buy it, why would he sell it? I think it's smart. Your dumb ass buying it. And he even spend none of that money on you. At least over here on our platform, I recycle our finances. With money that come in, I'm constantly recycling it back into the community. I know that you weren't expecting all of that from a pastor and a preacher, but don't come over here talking about no Trump for 2024. We over here for black people. And let me tell y'all something. What I feel about people that don't vote is the same thing I feel about people that say they don't believe in roots and conjure and Ifa and voodoo and Santeria. When some fuck shit happens to you, keep not believing. Don't all of a sudden become a believer or want somebody to help you because now you done got crossed up or you done got binded up or somebody done did something to you. No, keep that same energy. Just like you don't believe in voting, and if you don't help us put this woman in office and whatever happened, then we don't want to hear the complaints. Don't tell me about somebody throwing witchcraft at you, sorcery, whatever you call it, and label it, because you said you don't believe in this stuff. So therefore, keep your fuck ass over there. That's my astral light. That's my astral energy. I don't want to give you none of my life force energy. I want you to keep believing like you believe. I want you to keep saying, oh, he all about money. I want you to not invest in graveyard work. I want you not to be a part of the 13. Just don't do it. And when you miss out, I want you to keep that same energy. When you don't have the manifestation that other people have, and they have the testimonies that they have, I don't want you to change. See the difference between me and these other spiritualists? They want you to change. I don't. Because I'm going to win either way. Because I'm going to use you as a testimony. Whether you do it, I'm going to use you as a testimony. And if you don't do it, I'm going to use you as a testimony. I'm still going to have content. You see how you trying to throw it at me right now? It's not affecting me. How do you feel? I still said what I said, and I still mean what I mean. I am still going to prevail. My platform is going to enlarge. My subscribers are going to increase. My supporters are going to increase. My people are already faithful. What, you can't take my spot. My dick too big. You can't take up my space. I have it filled up. You didn't hear Whitney Houston, fill me up. He fills me up. There's no room for you in their life because I have filled that space. And I don't care that you don't like it. I don't care if you don't like my lingo, my verbiage. I don't care what you think about my personality, whether you think I'm what's the term they like to use for me? Narcissistic. Fuck you. But if I gave you opportunity to get some of these narcissistic balls and this narcissistic rod up in you, you would take it narcissistically. The same woman that talk about somebody being gay, you will still take this gay dick. And that women know you will do it, and men know you'll do it. I just like to be real. I like to be honest. That's right. Super chat all questions. Y'all either gonna support this platform or you're not. It is what it is. But I don't play games with people. I have to go back to work tomorrow. I think I got everybody. The astral realm is a real place. It is where manifestation happens. It is where life force energy is seen, whether it's plants. You know, I have my saber trees, you know, my cauldron. Everything gives off astral light. And depending on how strong the astral light is depending on how much life force energy is inside of that individual or that person, place, or thing, is how much astral light it gives off. Do I believe that Irish America? I don't believe anybody deserves any kind of reparation until black people are paid. I don't see why the Chinese was paid before black people. There should be no other race on planet Earth in the United States that should be getting any type of recreation before black people. And the reason why y'all don't want to pay black people recreation, because you won't have no more money. That gold you stole from Africa, United States, that you got in the protected, you have to give all that shit back, because you could never pay us and our ancestors for all the shit you done stole. That's the real truth. You don't have the money. This country will go belly up. We don't have a problem with you going and bankrupt. We actually don't have a problem. We still want our shit. But my point is, the reason why you don't want to play back black folks, you owe us, because this country would cease to exist. We own all this shit. All the taxes we done paid on the land that we actually own, you have to give us all of that back. You have to give us all of that back and interest. You don't have the money. So you make it about other things when the truth is this country could not survive without what they have taken from melanated people. And so therefore, if they get all of that back, it would be, this country would be absolutely nothing. You can't even pay for all of the inventions that black people have given to this country, no less than the free labor of slavery. The amount of money that people have made off of cotton, the fields that have been picked, you could never. If you pay every generation for what is due to them, what would you have? You'll be over here borrowing and sucking dick from Great Britain, France, and everybody else trying to pay us. And we still, once again, we don't mind you going over sucking dick and eating ass to get us our money. White folks. You already taking plastic dicks up your ass anyway, and machines drilling all in your ass and ass plug. So why won't you go out there and hustle your jaws and your ass to get us our money? We with it. I don't want a farm, but I still want my mule. I still want it. I probably sacrifice it to one of my Ngongas. But I would take the acreage. All for it. And my interest on my money. My children need their money. My grandchildren need their money. Huh? White people like to go over there and let somebody rape you and get us our money. Huh? We don't care. You didn't care nothing about raping us. You didn't care nothing about sodomizing us. You didn't care nothing about stealing from us. Why the fuck would we care? I don't care how you got to get my money. And no matter whether I get it out you or your next generation, I'm a leader. I want my money. I want the mighty and zombie to know I want my money. I want the El Shaddai to know I want my money. I want the Elohim to know I want my money. Whatever you call God or goddess, I want them to know that white people, I don't know about these other black people, but I'm not forgiving the debt. I want me. I want me in this lifetime. When I get reincarnated and whatever, I still want me. I want my children to inherit me. You understand? I want to be very clear. Whether it's this month, next month, or I still want it. All the Social Security that you done stole from melanated people, all the property you done stole through the legal system, we want all that back. Huh? We don't care if you have to cut and sell hair. We don't care. Huh? We don't care if you got to go to the sperm bank to get our money. We're not interested in that. I don't want to know, and I don't need to know how you got my money. Just get my money, huh? I had to prostitute my daughter. Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Where's my money? You ain't care what we done did with ours. I'm just being honest with you. So if you're confused about my state of mind, please don't be. Astral light and its power. That's what we're talking about. This real talk. Like they really skinned us with shoes and furniture. Oh yeah. They did. They made furniture out of our guts and took our teeth. I mean, like white people or something else. And they be acting like this has happened 400 years ago. We still got parents that remember that bullshit. We still got furniture, still got black people body parts in it. They used to eat black people for a delicacy. Now you think you and I'm saying that to black men and women, because you eat some white pussy now and you sucking some white dick, all of a sudden you think you're doing something when they used to eat black people, huh? In sandwiches and shit. With your ignorant ass. But hey, to each their own. Love who you want to love. Sex who you want to sex. Because I sure do. If there's an available throat, I'll use it. Want my money? Miranda said, I want my money. I know that's right. Am I the only one feel like that? Do you want your money? Or you going to say, oh, I forget? No. I'm letting you know right now. Everybody on this platform got to speak for themselves. If you want your money, You need to let them know. You need to tell them, like Miranda said, want my money. You want your money, let them know. Let them know it's not an isolated idea from Chief Apostle Ely. And I ain't for to argue with you. I ain't for to vote for it. Don't vote for it. You don't need to vote for it. Give me my shit. I don't want no cashier's check. I don't want none of that. I'm not letting nothing go. I want my nickels, my pennies, my quarters. I want my Harriet Tubman bills. I want all that shit. I want it all. I want the gold, the silver. I want it. Don't worry about what. I don't care. I'm not interested in what you think. Well, I want the picture frames. I want the pictures. I want the oil paintings. I want the stuff, the shit you got in the museum that you stole from us and stole from African people and Native American people that was already on this land. All of our history, we want our shit. That's why I love that movie Wakanda. She said it's not for sale. He said, did you buy it or did you take it? I didn't come here to buy what's rightfully mine. Like y'all have the wrong conversation. I'm not here to negotiate nothing. Give me my shit. Give me my money. Give me my coins. Give me my Benjamins. As my sister say, my fettuccine. Give a damn about that. Huh? You keep your checks. Give me my money. Give me my resources. Give me my stocks and bonds. Give me my revenue that you've been making money off my name, making money off my social security number. I want all the banks that have been making money off of my money that sit in the banks and my stock. I want my shit from you too. You think I don't know that you making money trading while my money's sitting in the bank? You trading off my dollars. That's why I can only get so much out of my bank account or my savings account. I want that because that ain't your. That's called stealing. It ain't your money. It's my money. And you've been making money off of my money. And I want mine. With your fuck ass. Y'all call it legal. It's still thief. It's theft. And the Bible says you got to pay me back 7 times. So, get out there and steal ass, jaws, elbows. It don't matter how you get it. Just as long as you bring me my bread. So I hope I help melanated people understand how you being robbed. Daily. Taking tax money and you out there fixing up the white community and leaving the black community shit. When we all paying taxes. That's what the tax money for, to fix up the city. But you done reappropriated funds somewhere else. I want that. All that money you've been taking and going and taking care of white civilization, we want that too. Congressmen, all that under the table money, judges, all that behind the scene money that y'all been taking, we want that. I ain't just talking about your paycheck. I'm talking about how you've been selling off cases based off of income. We want that. That's how you send Sarah to college. We want that. She can keep her fuck ass education. We just want the money back. That's all we concerned about. I ain't here to argue. I ain't here to fuss. Y'all do all kind of treacherous, thieverish, quote unquote legal shit to black people. That's all. Okay. See what happened when you're educated? See what happened when you spend the block on history? Now you understand why you need your conjure. Now you understand why you need your spirituality, why you need to burn your incense. Why you need to stop thinking the way you thinking. Why you got to stop playing about your spirituality that you really can't afford to keep living like you living. Keep on out there messing with all them people telling you about that kumbaya. Go ahead. Keep on. See where it gets you. I'm over here for the real. Tell it like a T.I. is. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday again. That's why I'm taking my ass to work tomorrow. So I can make some more money and get my Kobe End Day culture. And then get my browser for. I don't mind telling you what I'm doing because y'all fuck ass couldn't stop me anyway. If you couldn't stop me from getting the first culture, how you gonna stop me from getting the 6th and the 7th? If you couldn't stop me from getting hard the first time, how you gonna stop me from getting hard now? You so silly. I flunked mine. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bendición, El Bay, Sagittarius in the house. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. I'll be at work, so depending on how they load my truck, what time I get off. But I'll be here for you. All right. Love y'all. God bless.